This is how to set up archiving. Sometimes your provider, whether it's Exchange or some internet service provider, has a limited amount of storage for your email. And in any case, you want to back stuff up and not keep the old information in your current folder, because the more email you have, the slower it's going to be. So to set up archiving, go to the File menu and go to Options. And from Options, go to Advanced, and under Advanced, you will see Auto Archive. So you'll go into Auto Archive Settings, and the default is probably not what you want. And what you really want is to run it frequently. So let's say you want to run it every day. And you don't want a prompt, because oftentimes it'll say, do you want to archive now? And you say no. Do you want to archive now? You say no. And you wind up never archiving. So don't have it ask you, just let it go. Now, we're going to delete expired items in the email folders only, so they're old, out of date, and we don't want them. But we're going to archive and delete old items. So we're going to set this, I'm going to set mine for 3 months, so messages older than 3 months are going to be moved to this archive. And I happen to have this archive set up on an external hard drive that I always plug into my computer. But you can put it anywhere on your computer as long as it's someplace that is always available. And you browse and you can find another location. Now there is a standard location which is kind of buried in a hidden location on your computer, and it's a little hard to find. So you might want to put something in My Documents that says Outlook Files and archive, and put your archive in there. You can permanently delete the old stuff, but that's a little bit dangerous. Especially in the real estate business, you want to keep stuff for your record keeping. So we're going to move the archive, and then we're going to, so now we have our settings. Every day it's going to run. It's not going to prompt us. It's going to move everything that's older than 3 months to this folder, and we're going to apply those settings to all the folders now. So now those are the settings. So now every day, without question, it's going to run, and it's not going to ask me if it's going to run. So we say, okay. The file name isn't valid. Okay, so let me go find it. It is down here in this external drive under Outlook Files. There it is, my new archive. There it is. Okay, so that's the folder. Now it found it. It's okay. Now we can close the Options menu, and we can go to any of our folders. Let's say Dan Jacuzzi, who is the president of the company, we don't want to ever archive his stuff. We want to keep his stuff in his folder and not put it in the archive. So we can specify individual information for a folder. So we can say, right here we can go into Properties and go to Auto Archive, and we'll say do not archive items in this folder. Okay. So now we've changed the archiving parameters for that folder only. So that's what you can customize this. After you set up the main default way of doing it, you can go and make sure that some of the stuff that you want to keep in the currently active folder doesn't get deleted. That's it.